Let's take a look at the difference between simple present and present continuous and the way we use it. Before I continue, I just want to point out that present continuous needs two parts in the verb tense. You have the verb be here, am, is, and are, and you have the verb that follows with ing at the end. That is really important. It's a package deal. You have to have these two parts for it to be present continuous and properly conjugated. So let's take a look at the difference between the four sentences for each. They are similar but not exact. I work at Collège de Valleyfield. If someone says that, it is a career, it is their full-time job, it's something that they do as a routine. Here, if I say I am working on a project, then just by the use of present continuous, I understand that it is something I'm doing for the moment, it's temporary, it's in progress, but it's not going to be all the time. And it's certainly not going to be permanent. If I look at the sentence, it snows in winter, that is a permanent truth or a fact in our part of Quebec anyway, and it's not going to change. If I say, look, it's snowing outside, that's something happening at the moment. It's in progress, happening in front of our eyes, perhaps. Let's take a look at the difference between Robert lives in Valleyfield and Julie is living in residence. So if I say Robert lives in Valleyfield, I understand that's his permanent address. And he has been living there, and he continues to live there and plans to live there for a long time. If I look at Julie is living in residence, then by that verb tense, I understand that is definitely not permanent. She's there temporarily, probably while she's studying at Collège de Valleyfield, and it's in progress. Finally, if I look at we speak French, that is something that is permanent, likely not to change, and it's also a true fact. If I look at we are speaking English, that could just be something that we're doing in class, and outside of class we don't speak English. It could be in progress, and it could be temporary because it's only for the length of the session. So there is a nuance between simple present and present continuous. And here, let me just show it to you a little bit clearer. Simple present would be habitual, routine, or a permanent truth. For example, I could say the sky is blue. That would be simple present because it never changes. I could say I am a woman. That will never change. Well, not under normal circumstances. But for present continuous, I like to use the expression in French, en train de se faire, because it is really happening right now. It's in progress and it's not something habitual. It's temporary. But here, I just want to point out something that has come to mind. If it is something that is not every day, but could even be once a year, it could still be simple present. For example, I visit my parents in Toronto every Christmas. I'm from Toronto, by the way. So is it something that I do every month, every day, every week? No, but it's once a year as a routine. So I can use simple present. Hopefully that explains the difference in the function between simple present and present continuous.